Hi everyone. Today we are summarising the implications of the recent announcement of lockdown lifting proposed for the 19th of July, what that means for employers and particularly the reopening of workplaces going forwards. So on the 5th, the government announced that it's intended the final stage of lockdown will be lifted on the 19th of July. The work from home guidance will apparently end on this date so that employees can start to make a more sustained return to the workplace. And only on the 9th of July, in the Telegraph, Chancellor Rishi Sunak said he wanted as many people as possible, especially younger staff, to return as soon as the restrictions are lifted. And I think the angle he's looking at is the need to interact, develop, learn from other people, and progress in that way. There are obvious economic benefits, particularly in town centres, for employees to be back en masse as well because they are spending in the town. So to further assist with this return to work, social distance guidance will cease, and that should enable workplaces with less space to allow more employees to return to the office. Now at present there are swathes of guidance on the website depending on the different industry and work type, office location, which governs how to create a COVID secure workplace. Further guidance on returning to the office in a COVID secure manner hasn't been published, but we think a further update will be given, which hopefully removes just about all of that content. So obviously, with a return to the office on the 19th, this doesn't mean that we should simply forget about all the measures that we've put in place to create COVID secure environments previously. And within the current government guidance, what we do know is that businesses will still be encouraged to put some measures in place. So that includes asking customers and staff to wash their hands and clean surfaces frequently. Businesses encouraged to consider a supply of fresh air to indoor spaces. Whilst the legal requirement to wear a face covering will be lifted in all settings, guidance will be published which outlines circumstances where face coverings are recommended still. Self-isolation will continue where an individual has tested positive or has symptoms, but the plan from the 16th of August is that fully vaccinated individuals will be exempt from the requirement to self-isolate. However, employers should not require a self-isolating employee to come into the office. Looking at those who were previously classified as clinically extremely vulnerable, the roadmap does not go into significant detail about the position here beyond the 19th of July. The roadmap does state some individuals might choose to limit the close contact they have with others to reduce the spread of catching COVID-19. And this will be one difficult area, particularly in circumstances where vulnerable people may have been furloughed for a significant amount of time or have just been away from the workplace working from home. They may well be the most anxious about a return, particularly if, as we expect, case numbers are actually continuing to rise and may well still be doing so as of the 19th. So I think with those individuals, we may need specific discussions to reassure them about their return. It might be a phased, gradual return to the office, and we will have to take into account any particular health conditions that employees are raising to try and get them back to work in an amicable and agreed way. What we should also do, and we've said this in previous videos as well, is to try and ensure that a record of vaccination status is kept, just so we can understand and manage the risk across our full workforce. We haven't really seen many objections from staff across our clients to updating their vaccination status, but it would be helpful to have that information. Just one final point on the furlough scheme as well, which sits a little bit outside the roadmap. Just to clarify, with effect from the 1st of July, a 10% contribution is now required towards the 80% furlough pay. So the government's contribution is now capped at £2,187.50 or 70% of wages. With effect from August and September, those are the final 2 months of the furlough scheme, we think that government contribution will be 60%, with employers requiring a 20% top-up. We will expect to receive more information over the next couple of weeks about that office return. In the meantime, if there is anything we can help with, please do visit the website chadwicklawrence.co.uk for our contact details, or email employmenthub@chadlaw.co.uk. Thank you.